Welcome to the Chasing Ebenezer Show.
I'm Benjamin. That's
I'm Heidi.
Beth. What is this new thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
This just started before I pushed
I don't
the
know.
record button on the camera.
It's probably because Tyra Banks is the new host of Dancing with the Stars.
Does she do that?
Well, no. If I could model like Tyra Banks, I probably wouldn't be doing the Chasing Ebenezer Show. But like the whole like modeling thing. Yeah. Anyway.
That's okay. Well, in case you haven't figured out yet, this is a show where we talk about pretty much anything. Play you some music and encourage your creativity, which is what we want to do.
And you act like the adult and I act like the child.
Everybody has their part.
Yes, I do play my own part.
So, big shout out to our patrons. I do this every week because we are grateful every single week for the fact that you support us and that you encourage us, because it is encouraging. Knowing that we're not alone is very encouraging. So, if you have not decided to join that club, we'd invite you to search Patreon. Search Chasing Ebenezer on Patreon and give whatever amount you want. Whatever you give is going to get you a pre-release of our EP. So patrons, be on the lookout for that because it's going to be coming soon.
Very, very
really,
good.
really.
This time we actually mean soon, like in the next...
Like for real soon, not like...
Like in the next couple weeks, we're pretty sure. So, Yay!
So before we get to what we're talking about, what are you excited? Well, you're excited about something. You're excited about a lot of things.
I actually am excited about Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
I love watching dancing. We took a ballroom class once.
We did. And did we remember everything?
No.
Not much.
No. Okay, I'm excited about my markers. I got some new markers. Mm-hmm. This case has like
time out. Did you start?
It has the new car smell. Smell it.
Okay. Notice there's caps on these, so she's not going to get high smell.
Doesn't it smell like a new car?
Yeah, it does. It totally does.
This is the Cali Art marker brand. If you guys want to send me 1 million markers just for talking and saying I bought your markers, you could do that.
She's serious.
And I'm also teaching another art class this next week, so I'm excited about that. I'm trying to come up with a painting I'm doing so I actually know what I'm teaching. But what is it you tell me? Just act confident, and then everyone thinks that you know what you're doing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Well, I'm excited about... I have one thing that I'm excited about right now. I'm excited about a webinar I get to take in about an hour about how to boost our Spotify growth. Because anyone who's a local musician knows that, we're not really being able to do that many shows. Although, tomorrow...
this will be actually airing on,
around the time that you should be at Silverton watching our band play. But we'll be playing a show tomorrow and the following week.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine. So I guess I'm excited about that too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that webinar because streaming is the way music is going. And I want to learn how to do better at that. So our show. Well, we had so much fun with John Sinclair. John Sinclair was awesome. He was awesome. Again, John, great job. We figured, why don't we just do this again? So we decided to go visit another Jonathan. His name's Jonathan. A guy we met at our open mic. His name is Jonathan Sherrill. And this guy, one of the most positive people I've ever met. He's super kind, If you hang out with him, you'll be in a good mood after hanging out with him. One of those kind of people. And he's a freaking amazing guitar player.
Yeah, he's super entertained. Like when we saw him play, I told him last night, it's like you create this vortex of energy and music, and you just are riveted. So he's awesome.
He gets your attention.
He teaches songwriting and music lessons and all that stuff. So check out his website,
which we will post in the link section. Yep. And so your prompt for this week is to listen to his song, which we're going to do, and we're going to offer another positive critique. And this song, he'll tell you about this when we show you the interview, but he took a bad experience and made it a work of art. And so maybe that's something that you can do as you listen to this song. Idea. What is something that has been a bad experience in your life? You
probably have a lot of material from 2020.
So much material. And make that into something that is beautiful, a work of art.
Okay.
Share it with us. Okay.
So here's Jonathan.
So we get to have another guest today. We had John Sinclair last week, and this is Jonathan Sherrill. Jonathan Sherrill. Now, I think you came to our open mic. I don't know. It was before all the COVID stuff happened, and I just remember immediately being a fan of your music. Like, seriously, like the second I heard you, I was like, oh, this is the style of music I would listen to. This is fantastic. So, you want to tell us a little bit about kind of like where you're from and kind of what you're doing in the music world right now?
Well, I'm originally from Sedona, Arizona. And I think what I'm doing musically is just trying to, I guess, invoke and bring the Delta blues back into style right now.
Nice.
I just feel that there's so much more that we can do with that genre, and I just feel that, especially right now, as you know, everyone's kind of going into like a soloist kind of movement right now. Everyone's kind of doing the loop in, and it's like one person kind of show or two or a duo. I figured that Delta blues, you know, what a great time to bring that back, you know.
Sure.
So
I like it. And you, who are some of the artists that you would say are like people like blues that would inspire you? If like you were telling somebody to start listening to Delta blues, who would you turn them towards?
Sun House, Buka White. I mean, if you're gonna start from the ground, from like where it started to Robert Johnson too, I think that Robert Johnson is like, you know, that's like, it's like the Bible, Holy Bible, the blues right there. So you can't really get better than that. And then I guess some obscurities that, you know, that a lot of people don't know, like Blind Willie Johnson, or you know, I know people know Lightning Hopkins, but you know, I just figured that, you know, it's time to start kind of shining a light on this genre of music that really like brings the soul out. You know, in a real, you know, passionate way. You know.
Totally.
So.
Totally, that's awesome. All right, so I have two questions for you. The first one, so you can think about it. Do you know the song that you're going to play for us?
I do.
Okay, yeah, and tell us a little bit about that. Like,
this song I wrote when, I guess, it's a pretty dark song actually.
We're a big fan of dark music. It's fine.
But it's basically about a gentleman who hated me intensely, that he wanted me in the grave.
Oh, why? Okay.
And so I wanted to like shine a light on that and like, I guess, release all of that tension and also knowing that, and then mix it within the blues that I just adore so much. Because a lot of people, when they get melancholy, like they kind of latch on a lot of other, you know, genres. Like we kind of focus in on, you know, we kind of use folk and like really bring out the harmony, and which is beautiful, but there's just something in the simplicity of Delta blues. It's like you only get like a couple, it's like haikus. You only get a couple of haikus,
like that.
And then that's it. You know, you got to deliver the message shortly and sweet, and then aggressively, just like, you know, powerhouse through the guitar.
Nice.
You know.
Nice. I like it. I can't wait to hear it. And then the last question, because we just instituted this in our show, of we have each person kind of say what they're excited about, because 2020 has sucked. Let's just be honest about that, especially for musicians. It has sucked. What is one thing maybe that you're excited about or you're anticipating that's good?
Since I'm now I'm getting into my mid-30s now, I decided that, and especially since COVID hit, I was like, well, it's either now or never, you know. I think that we just have to, you know, I think I know that, like, as an artist, I have a moral responsibility to express words and musicality that a lot of people can't express, and it's really difficult for a lot of people. And so as artists, and I know that you totally understand this, is that we're the bridge between them to kind of releasing them from the insanity and the madness. You know, so we're needed. It's needed right now. And so for me, I just want to keep putting just good musical energy out there for everybody to absorb, and so they can just feel that we're all connected, you know. So yeah,
that's great. Okay, well, we're gonna cut over and we're gonna have you play your song, so
awesome.
We'll be back in a sec.
someone told me, baby, that you'd be better off in the grave. Well, now someone told me, baby, you'd be better off in the grave. His eyes crimson gold, his heart was twisted and black. He said, spread your wings, boy, spread your wings anytime. He said, spread your wings, boy, spread your wings anytime. I can fly away without a trace, as long as you destroyed my face. Well, someone told me, baby, come on, I'll be better off in the grave. Well, now someone told me, baby, you'll be better off in the grave. His eyes crimson pearl, his heart was twisted and black. Tried to fail, babe. He went to jail the very next day. And that boy tried to fail. He went to jail the very next day. Oh, and Lord knows and I know that boy had it harder than me.
Hey, I got back from Jonathan's first. Oh, hey, you're right behind me. So,
this is only going to get lame if we do the third week in a row.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, first I'm going to say wow, but I want to give you the little disclaimer someone who does so much work forgot our tripod. So you do all the work, so it's normal that you might forget something once in a while, because I just show up and push the button. So sorry, I had to not use a tripod. We couldn't use our camera because there's no way I could have held it well, and so any camera shaking, that was all me, because I like to hold your arms still for 3.5 minutes.
Well, and also Jonathan's amazing guitar playing was just sending these waves out that were making the camera move. So that's probably part of it too.
Any wobbles, we're aware of it. So thanks for not judging us because of that. But anyway, wasn't that song awesome? Wow. Oh my goodness, that was so fun.
Well, as someone who likes to play lap slide, I loved watching Jonathan just do his thing on that really shiny guitar that he had. He had a couple that we got to play around, watch him play with last night. But I loved how he the song just it was like it's always been there. He kind of faded into the...
COVID alert. No, not to joke. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have COVID.
I know you don't.
You have it if I have it.
That's true.
Anyway, excuse me. Bless you.
Anyway, I like how the song kind of faded into the beginning and faded out. It was just it was just there, and he peeled open this world. With the way he introed stuff. So I really love that with the slide work. The lead in and the outro was really good. And the guy just makes me believe him no matter what he sings. He's so convicted with what he's doing. And that in the slide just moved me greatly. So Jonathan, awesome. What did you think?
I really liked the song for a lot of reasons. It's got the groove, you know. You know what I really loved about the song was just the storytelling of it, the conclusion, it reminded me a lot about To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee, you know, that until you've like walked in a man's shoes, you don't really, I'm not quoting it correctly, but basically this guy who wanted to kill him, you know, there's this conclusion, like what kind of that, like what happened to this person, like he must have had a harder, even worse life, kind of that idea.
Yeah.
So it really reminded me of To Kill a Mockingbird type of feel, and so you know, you can't, you'll get me every time with that type of genre.
Of course,
Kind
because
of,
you love that book.
I love joy and sorrow together.
I know
You know,
do.
and there was a little Johnny Cash type of lyric typeness in there. So, yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I can't say enough words about it or come up with words to say how much I like the song. So I really liked it. Hopefully you liked it too. Please follow Jonathan Sherrill on all of his social media and website. And if you want to learn some slide guitar, I know he teaches that. So reach out to him. And yeah, that's what we have. We will be back next week. Thank you for joining us and for watching us. And we'll see you next week. Bye.